Hey y'all. I have a different host with me today.
Hi, welcome me back. It's Sara again.
It's the original Sara. We had to make a quick substitution because Kelsey has fallen down a spiral of horrible things happening to her.
Prepare for a very fun story on the next podcast.
She's fine now.
She's fine.
But she had a very adventurous week. A lot of good things, but also, a lot of bad things, but also some good things.
Yeah, a little bit of good at the end there.
So she will have plenty to update you on.
Indeed.
Next time we get around. Might be the mid-month episode. Hopefully she will be fully recovered and good to go again.
Indeed. I hope she's back next week.
Yeah, it's been... we've had people on vacation this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kelsey fell down a rabbit hole of horrible things.
Yep.
So it's been very busy and short-staffed.
Yes.
So that's been super fun. We almost didn't have time to make this episode for you, but Shirley was very insistent. So
we're on it.
I just decided to force Sara to do it. And we're not going to talk too much about the news today. I mean, it's more of the same, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's book banning, pushing back against book banning. That's kind of the big thing this year.
It's been going on for months.
Yeah. And there were a few other little library stories, but we will talk about that when Kelsey gets back. She has plenty to say about them. So
she does.
So we're just going to update you guys on the programs that are coming up for July, because it is the second half of summer reading.
We have one more month, everyone. Make sure you get your books read and log them on the Beanstack app.
Yep. We want to, if you haven't registered yet, go ahead and register. It doesn't take very long. It's very simple. And then it doesn't take too long to get the whole program done.
And if you don't feel like doing it yourself, find a librarian. They will register you for you.
Yeah. And all you have to do is tell us how many books you read.
That's it.
Not too hard at all. But we have, throughout the rest of this month, we will be having a lot more programs based on that theme of oceans of possibilities. We're going to have... Is it 3 or 4 more performers?
3 more performers.
Okay. We have 3 more performers in July. Those are going to be Tuesdays at Washington Park, Carnegie, and downtown. Mm-hmm. And then Wednesdays at East Hills. And there are, as always, going to be like take and makes. There's going to be Tricky Tuesdays, Wacky Wednesdays. Mm-hmm. Those are still going to be happening at each of the branches. There's all kinds of things to do, so do make sure to check out the calendar, because we're not going to talk about everything today.
There's so much we actually can't.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. There's a lot of options, people.
There is a lot going on this month. But a new thing that we did want to talk about first was Messy Munchkins. Now, Messy Munchkins is a new program out here at East Hills for the little kids, and they get to come do some sort of messy playtime with, chalk or sand or something like that.
Last Friday, I think it was, they did like a water kind of event. They had a bunch of buckets and like little water gun things, all kinds of fun stuff out on the patio here. Maybe 30 people plus. Mm-hmm. It looked really fun. I was resisting going over to play.
Yeah, and those are going to be each Friday at 10 a.m. out here at East Hills. They have been already very popular. So if you want to come out, make some new friends for your little kids, that's generally for ages 2 to 6. And they recommend that you have them wearing something that they can get messy in, because that's the whole point of Messy Munchkins.
Indeed.
And yeah, it's been really popular. We had a lot of people show up. The kids had a lot of fun. The parents seemed to have a lot of fun. Got some energy out on Friday morning.
Oh, that's good for the weekend.
Yeah.
Like maybe it'll be a little more peaceful for the days that you have off.
So that's just a new program we wanted to highlight that's been going on and pretty successful already. We're happy to have Misty out here as our new children's librarian, children's manager. She's been doing some new programs and everyone's been loving it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we also have the book buddies are back, guys. You can come read to the puppies.
Yes, they are back. They're here on the first Saturday of each month.
Mm-hmm.
And
at 10 a.m.
Yes. And they're generally back in the storytime room. Sometimes they move down to the theater. Just kind of depends. When you come in, just ask us. We will direct you to where the puppies are. And a thing, I believe we might have talked about this, Kelsey and I, on one of the last podcasts, but this month they are doing that teen theater. And it's leading up to a performance on, I believe it's the 29th.
Yes. So that week, the 25th, 27th, and 29th is like preparing for the Readers Theater. So you are going to get to do your own performance.
Yep. And there's a few different events throughout the month at downtown and East Hills. So if you want to go on the calendar, check those out, sign up for a couple of them, see if you enjoy doing some stagecraft.
Indeed. That's Kelsey's stuff. Like, she's going to be all over that, guys.
And we are also going to have a new program out here. It's going to be on the 9th at 10 a.m. here at East Hills Library. We're bringing in a yoga instructor, Jamie Davis, for kids 5 to 12. We're going to have a yoga for kids. And this one is a registration required because space is limited. But just another new thing that we're trying out here.
This should be really fun. I might go try to participate if they allow me.
Just stand on the side and do the poses. They can't stop you.
Right? And you'll get a good laugh out of it, of course.
And then going along with our Oceans of Possibilities theme, from July 11th to the 16th is going to be Shark Week.
Shark Week.
And that's, I believe all of these events are going to be at East Hills Library.
Yes.
On Monday, we're going to have, so that'll be Monday the 11th, will be family movie night. They're going to be watching Finding Dory. And then on Tuesday, they're going to have a shark craft that you can drop in and create a shark-themed craft. Then on Wednesday, they're going to have a take and make craft for origami shark bookmarks. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be the SRP performance with Sara. She's going to be doing her All About Sharks with Sara performance.
Sarah Davis, not me.
Yes.
I don't know a lot about sharks, unfortunately.
Other Sara. Certainly not as much as other Sara.
No.
And she'll be at the other branches on Tuesday, but she will be here on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, they're going to do a program called Cookie Cutter Shark. And they're just going to make both edible and non-edible shark-shaped things out of different doughs.
That should be fun. I hope they keep the edible and non-edible separate.
And then on Friday, the Messy Munchkins is going to be shark-related. And then they're also going to have a Steam Saturday, which is going to be to make some shark sun catchers. And I don't know what a sun catcher is.
Well, that's like you hang them in the window and they kind of let light through. Like you can kind of
That's
think
what
of it as
windows
like
do.
yeah, but it's like stained glass almost, but simpler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You'll like it. They're
I'll
pretty.
have to see what it looks like.
You would love it.
Interesting.
Maybe I should make you one. A cactus one.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we will think about it.
Very interesting. So yeah, that's going to be Shark Week from the 11th to the 16th. That specifically, a bunch of programs we'll be having out here at East Hills that are shark themed. And then we talked about last time in June, they started that Adulting 101 classes out at the downtown library. This month, they're going to have a class for self-care and another one for financial literacy.
Mm-hmm. The self-care is on the 13th, and financial literacy, it looks like it's on the 27th. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Always check the calendar because things change too.
Yeah, they do.
But financial literacy, I mean, everyone can take that.
They really could.
I need to take it.
Really? I've seen you check out so much financial books. You're not like a pro yet?
No.
Oh, I was
No.
hoping you were. I need help.
No. We'll go to the class.
We should.
But they usually bring in someone to kind of give a little talk about their subject. So that will be another interesting one for downtown. And then we are going to have our second bingo night on July 18th at 6 p.m. The first bingo night I heard went very well.
Very well. It was very
Quite a few people.
stayed right until it started, and I was like, okay, lots of people. I'm gonna head out. And Kelsey loved it. That's what we did last Friday before she was.
That was the start of the spiral.
That was the start of the spiral. Yes. But yeah, no, it was great. There were over 40 people. They loved it. So yeah, we're gonna do that again. And I think that might.
It was a riot.
It was a riot. That might become a regular program.
And it's fun because it's an after hours program. It's after hours on Friday. You get to come in the library when it's just nice and cool and calm, and then you get to, have some fun.
It's awesome.
And not so much of a program, but we are inviting the library community to come in and talk to us about, we are creating a new long-range plan. And so we want to hear your ideas for the services and resources you would like to see at the library. There's going to be a meeting on the 19th of June here at East Hills. That one will be at 4 p.m. And there will be one the next day on the 20th at downtown at 7 p.m. We have those on different days, different places, different times. So hopefully you'll be able to attend at least one of those if you are able to and you have something you would like to see at the library.
That would be a great time. If you have any suggestions for improvements or things you want to see us do, please come.
And then after Shark Week, we're going to have a local history week. And this is organized by Jennifer Sanders Tutt, who's our wonderful local history librarian downtown. That's going to be from the 25th to the 30th. And it centers around these three programs they're going to be doing. The first one is called Black Snake Anthology. It's going to be on Thursday, July 28th at 8 p.m. at the Downtown Library. And they're going to talk about some of the interesting legends and lore about the Black Snake Hills, I believe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then there is going to be a cemetery headstone cleaning workshop at the King Hill Cemetery. That's where you're going to meet on Friday, the July 29th at 6 p.m. And their genealogy librarian, Marina, is going to be there, and she's going to put on a little workshop for how to clean and maintain headstones. Mm-hmm. The King Hill Cemetery is in the South End. It's on South 4th Street, but you're going to want to use Google Maps. It's in kind of a funky place.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
I know exactly where it is. Of course. But just where, something you would want to clean a headstone in.
Yeah, because it's something you are okay with getting dirty. Mm-hmm. Just as if you were going to Messy Munchkins.
Yes, messy adult munchkins.
Yeah.
Cleaning headstones. But it's a great service. That cemetery is really cool. And it has been neglected over the past many, many years. So I'm glad to see it having cleanup efforts.
That'll be really nice. And I think that helps people, because I have a lot of patrons come in that are trying to find headstones. And of course, we have many sites and different things. But a lot of times those old headstones just cannot be read anymore. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is really helpful for trying to preserve our history.
Yeah. Local History Week.
There we go.
And that Local History Week will end with July 30th from 6:30 to 10. They're going to have a local history trivia night. And that's going to actually be at the Remington Nature Center.
Ooh.
So this is one you're going to need to register for. And it's going to be, you can have a maximum of 6 players. And it's going to be $60 to enter for those 6 players. It's sort of like we've done before with other trivia nights where people, pay to enter and then there's like prizes at the end.
Oh, like when we did the one, was it the golf course area? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. So definitely check that out. It's going to be on the calendar online. That's where you're going to register.
I believe all the local History Week programs you need to register.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll need to check those out on the calendar. We'll, of course, put the link to the calendar in the description for the episode. Mm-hmm. But if you just Google us and find our website, one of the tabs you'll see just says Events Calendar. And that's where you can find everything that's happening at the library and sign up for anything that needs a registration. And we would be horribly, terribly remiss if we didn't mention, of course, the virtual Murder, She Read cozy book mystery discussion led by Jenny Ellis.
And the author's going to be there.
Yes, she always every time I've ever seen it, She has the author there.
Oh, I love that.
So this book for July is going to be A Dash of Death by Michelle Hillen Klump. And so that if you want to, you can sign up for that on the website, and you can get one of those books from Jenny and read it along and talk with the author and the other people that show up. It's always super cool to actually hear from the author about the book.
It also looks like here in the description that on Hoopla, which there's no wait times, it says we have the ebook and audiobook. So if you want to go ahead and download that before it happens, go for it. Just need your library card.
Yeah, Hoopla's great. No waiting on hold for something.
I think it's my new favorite.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we haven't talked about this too many times on here, but there's going to be another true crime time, because for a long time it was virtual. Mm-hmm. So we would just kind of mention it in the list of virtual things happening. But it's back to in person at the downtown library. It's going to be on the 28th at 6 p.m. And this month they're going to talk about Faye and Ray Copeland, who are the oldest couple to have ever been on death row.
This program is not appropriate for children.
Correct. It specifically says that the descriptions and images used in this serials are not suitable for children or the squeamish.
Ooh.
So
not me either.
But, yep, there is all kinds of things to do this month. We're having 2 special themed weeks. And
still 3 more performers.
3 more performers. Mm-hmm. And all the usual stuff. We're going to have the Take and Makes, the Messy Munchkins is new. But Tricky Tuesdays, it's just Tricky Tuesdays, Wacky Wednesdays, Messy Munchkins. They all go together in my head.
I know. Well, they're such fun names as well.
Yeah. So just come on by, check things out. We have the shelf life out. It's got all of the events for this month, July, and all of August. There's, of course, the Friends Tuesday Night Movies is going on. Those are every single Tuesday night starting at 6:30. Doors open at 6. Free popcorn. And come join us for the end of summer reading.
Ooh, one other thing that I want to mention. So we are doing... We need your donations. We like to have our we like to have our very large book sale in the fall. And we actually don't have as much as we need to really make it popular. So we're doing something right now. You can win a $50 cash prize drawing if you donate a box or bag of books.
Yeah, every box or bag gets 1 ticket into the drawing.
Mm-hmm. And this is going all the way to August 31st. So I know spring's over, but get your spring cleaning. Bring your books in, your old DVDs you don't want, music CDs. As long as they are in okay-ish condition, they're probably good.
Yes. We will
no mold, please.
No mold, no dust. I've been sneezing all day.
Oh, I know. Every time I go through the donations, it's a situation. But we still appreciate no matter what. Dust or not, we appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Sara, for joining me today.
Oh,
I know this is not your favorite thing to do, but...
Well, I can hear my voice through the headphones, and it is disturbing to me just a little bit.
She's going to have to skip listening to this episode.
You all know me. I can't hear myself.
But... that's the fun part about doing the episode, is you don't have to listen to it later. Exactly. You know what happened.
Yeah. And this was fun. I do enjoy basically just kind of getting to hang out with my friend.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
So we will hopefully have, we should have Kelsey back next time.
Oh, yeah. And guys, come back for that one. It's going to be such a story.
Yeah. The mid-month episode might be all about Kelsey's interesting life.
We should just call mid-month all about Kelsey. Kelsey's misfortunes. Kelsey drama, something.
And she had one good fortune.
She did.
So it'll be great. Well, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you, Sara, for coming on. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.